You ready, Philly? Drew Brees called you boring. Boring. Granted, Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl MVP already. How many years did Brees play? 20. And he's got that one ring in New Orleans. But welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I want to talk a little bit here about something Drew Brees said to Stephen A. Smith and also get a response from Jeff Saturday, which is really interesting. But as we all know, there is a concerted effort to not only downplay Jalen Hurts, to not only ban a play simply because the entire rest of the league sucks at it and they are completely butthurt that the Philadelphia Eagles are so damn good at one play. We're going to expand upon that to say the entire offense of Philadelphia is boring. Forget the fact that Saquon Barkley ran for 2,000 yards last year with over 5 yards a carry as part of the running game. Forget the fact that A.J. Brown has been all pro for 3 years in a row now. Well, let's listen to what Drew has to say. We're going to get into some of the reality of it for Drew. He might be a little bit confused, but this is a little, well, he's a soft guy. He's a bit of a coward. I think we saw that while he was still playing with some of the things he did, but I won't get into that here.
You realize that you mentioned these dudes before you mentioned Jalen Hurts. You do know that, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
And you did it on purpose.
I can't. Hey, I respect Philly. I respect Philly. They are winning games. They're finding a way to win games. I can't stand to watch that offense. It's the most boring offense.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You should have seen Stephen A's face when you started with Jordan Love and then followed up with Tech Prescott. He looked at me like, did he hear the question?
And did you hear what he just said? He said, I can't stand Philly's offense. They're boring.
Who cares?
Wow.
They're winning. That's okay.
Wow. Well, let me ask you this.
Hey, we're in week 3. We're in week 3. We're gonna be on every week. Let's just see how this thing plays out.
Okay. I mean, is that your way to can boring win the Super Bowl championship? Can boring repeat?
Hey, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. So
But that's the toughest division in football too. Let's see how it plays out.
Really? Is it?
Hey, look, if CeeDee Lamb could catch a post route in week 1, then Cowboys have them beat.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
the most competitive division in football. Let's stay in the NFC.
Now, there we go again, right? We've heard everything about how bad the Philadelphia Eagles are it's always this hypothetical, right? If someone did this, if someone did that. I mean, can't we all play that game every week? Would the Eagles have needed that comeback if Adams wasn't allowed to push off on that long touchdown early in the game? I mean, do we really want to go there, Drew Brees? Jalen Hurts has week 1 passer rating 94.2, Dak Prescott 76.6, week 2 Hurts 78, Mahomes 72.1. Week 3 Hurts 117.5, threw for over 200 yards in the second half alone and 3 touchdowns. I didn't find that very boring as they came back from a 26-7 deficit to win that game. Maybe the most exciting game that we have seen in this young season. Oh, by the way, Stafford 82.4 for letting me finish that thought. Jalen Hurts in the last 17 games he started and finished, including the playoffs, 17 wins, 0 losses, 43 total touchdowns, only 5 turnovers, and oh, by the way, a 124.8 passer rating in the fourth quarter over his last 17 games. But I want to go, before I say some of the things about Drew Brees and his offense, turnover machine, Drew Brees, I want to let Jeff Saturday make some comments about that. That is pretty funny. Let's dig into this. This is good stuff.
I mean, let me just show you my shock face. A quarterback saying that running the ball is not fun to watch. I mean, they have won 19 of 20 games doing it a certain way. And a Super Bowl, by the way, in the mix of all of this. And you're going to go call a boy. I guess winning is boring, but I like watching boring. And I love to watch offensive line play, which is much more impressive to me. And now let's talk about Brees and the Saints, who I lost a Super Bowl to, so I'm still salty about that.
Unbiased take comment.
Sydney slants and check down Charlie. And all of a sudden, we just act like we're airing it out. I think they completed like 27 passes against us 2 yards or less. That's the same as running the ball, Drew. Oh, Got me hot, dude. Got me flashing back to my old days and talking trash about the best O-line in the game. No, sir. I mean, let me just.
Damn, and he's 100% right, man. I mean, come on. In all seriousness, that is exactly what they were known for. Get the ball to Kamara, right? Get the ball in the wide. I hate talk about boring. That wide receiver screen thing where you throw it all the way out and you're hoping he's got to break a tackle to get something. That is boring. I'll watch Jalen Hurts run the ball. I'll watch you give the ball to Saquon Barkley over that every single day of the week. 2 yard slants, 100%. This is how Drew Brees made his career. And I'm not knocking Brees. He put up numbers, dink and dunk. But I got to tell you, for that sort of dink and dunk stuff, he was an absolute turnover machine in his career. Interceptions, 16, 15, 7, 15, 11, 18, 17, 11, 22, 14, 19, 12, 17, 11, 15. These are season totals for interceptions. That's what Drew Brees brought to the game. Oh, and by the way, if he thinks he's throwing the ball downfield, making it exciting, 7.6 yards per attempt for his career. Jalen Hurts, 7.5 yards per attempt his career. And really, that's probably off a little bit just because of this season is down a little bit because the last few years were 8, 7.2, and 8. And it's down to 6.2 this year. But interceptions, Jalen had that one bad year in 23, no doubt, but only threw 5 last year, only threw 6 in 2022, only threw 9 in 2021, has been to 2 Super Bowls already. So Drew Brees, I don't know if it's really your place to talk about how boring the Philadelphia offense is. And by the way, it ain't boring watching Saquon go. How many touchdowns of 60 plus yards did he have last year? We're only 3 games in. I think the running game's struggling a bit. That is something we definitely have to fix. But man, Drew Brees, you're an absolute clown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, y'all. Appreciate you checking out this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Really do appreciate it. Go have an amazing day. I will talk to you later.